What is up, guys? Compwiz92 here, and I am here to play FNAF World. It's a game that has baffled all of us by how cute it is, I guess. I, for one, think it's adorable. So, the main antagonist, I guess, is everybody. It's got every character from every Five Nights at Freddy's game that I can think of, and there might be some surprises along the way. So, this is completely different than what the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise has been for the last, I don't know, year and a half. So let's take a look and see what Scott has up his sleeve for this game. Alright, guys? I have played a little bit of it, but I kind of went into it without a proper strategy, so this time around I think I'm gonna do a little bit better. Yes. So you can do one of two things. You can do adventure, or you can start where you find new characters as you play, which I believe is more fun. Or you can do a fixed party with two fixed teams, which is more difficult because there's some characters that have better skills than others. So if you have two fixed parties the entire game, you're not going to experience what everyone else has to offer. So it'd be better, in my opinion, to go with the adventure mode. And normal. Okay, so this is where you pick your party. For the first part, it's mostly they pick for you, and you only get 8 characters to start out with, so it's just easier that way. So what you have here is you have Freddy, you have Bonnie, you have Chica, and you have Foxy. And then in the second team, you have Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, and Mangle. You can switch these around to whatever you want. It's really up to you. But I think I'm going to keep these the way they are. I know you may feel like going out and taking a stroll, but something seems very wrong today. All is not well in Animatronica. Animatronic Village? Village-tronica? We're working on it. The point is that something is horribly wrong. There have been a lot of bizarre creatures roaming around lately, even some that look like us. We aren't prepared to deal with the situations like this. Something bad must have happened on the flip side. Now, there's a lot of speculation to what the flip side is, and we're assuming it has something to do with the in-game world. So that's the theory that everyone seems to be coming up with. Go see what you can find. Be careful though, our woodcutting auto chipper has gone haywire. It has been jump scaring me all day. Now, I heard that if you let it sit, it'll glitch out. Let's see if that happens. Oh, but you don't really believe that, do you? There is a task for you to complete. You have to leave breadcrumbs for him to help him find his way. Oh, look at Indo Plush. He's so cute. Look at him go. Because character quota. So what you have here is just this very open-ended world where you can walk around and you can do tons of things, actually. But first of all, let's see what these people are. So this guy is Mendo's Endo upgrade. So what you can do here is you can upgrade your endoskeleton to make it more fortified with better materials. And so as we go along, I think I'll upgrade it as we need. So Foxy, back in order. These are just too adorable, even though they're real life. Not real life, but their in-game counterparts are so terrifying. See, we got what looks like... This is Balloon Boy. Or some... I don't know. it's some kind of Balloon Boy. Drop your fishing plunger as deep as you can for valuable prizes. Get the pearl to win 100 Fazbear tokens. Oh, Dee Dee's fishing hole. So that's something we can do later. Okay, so we have Dee Dee, and we have the Mendo guy, and this is welcome to Lolbit's Bite Store. So these help you out in battle. So you have the Gnat, the Neon Bee, and the Neon Wasp, and what they are is they kind of they help you out. So it says these bites shoot stingers at enemies for extra damage. So we'll get those later as well. Toy Bonnie, something new. Okay, so in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Toy Bonnie was by far the most creepy, besides Balloon Boy, in my opinion, because like you put the mask on and he kind of comes out of the vents and just kind of does one of these things, and it's just creepy because they don't blink, so it makes it worse. So we're in Fazbear Hills. This is the first level, and oh, we already have our first battle. So these are gear rats. Pizza wheel. There's just a lot of stuff you can do, and it's very fast paced. But Chica is she is a healer of the group, so it makes it easy. All right, bite. There you go. Another thing about this game is that remember you have your 2 parties with 4 each. If you level up your parties, your first party that you're fighting with all the time, it also in turn transfer it over to your second party, so you don't really have to worry about switching them out and things like that. That comes with a normal RPG, but we're all learning. Let's just explore a little bit. So let's go around this way. So this game is on Game Jolt. It was on Steam, but after some negative criticism, Scott pulled it off of the Steam, and it ended up on Game Jolt. So I actually like this. It's really cool. It's a cool concept, and it's a lot different than what we are used to seeing. Pizza wheel. Cupcakes, hot cheese. Only the hottest of cheeses. It's actually kind of nasty if you think about it, because if any of y'all know what like that nacho cheese is, it's like that cheese that comes in a bag. It's probably the most. It doesn't look appetizing, but it tastes good. Like, I don't want to know where it comes from as long as it tastes good. Okay, so if you can see there's a glitched out tree right here. And so if you talk to Fredbear, he'll talk to you about what that means in just a minute. I think I found a clue as to what's happening. Look behind me, there is a tree that is distorted and glitched. You don't know as much as I do, but I will tell you that this is a safe haven, a sanctuary. Whatever has gone wrong, we have to fix it. It will be an adventure. Man, someone's a little smug. Something horrible must have happened on the flip side, because it's causing this world to fracture. Objects like the tree behind me have been broken. But I think you can use these fractures to get to places you couldn't reach before. You have to go and find the source of these fractures. And we'll wait and see. And what does the psychic friend Fredbear, as MatPat puts it, have to say? Yes, the world beneath the surface world. This is a safe place, a sanctuary. The truth is that there is no safe place. You don't understand that. You are made for one thing. There is a task for you to complete. Before you follow this passage, go back, find the clock. Endo 2. Not as cute, but more useful. Scott's descriptions of these characters is really freaking funny. Okay, so basically what he's saying is that this tree right here, if you can see it right next to me, it's flickering. So what happens is you can enter it and kind of warp from one place to another. And so in that way, it makes it a little bit easier to navigate this ginormous map. As you can see, it's huge. And people have actually speculated that this is kind of reminiscent of the parts of the brain. Like the brain stem is this green part, and then there's, all the different other parts. I don't know, it's just a theory, but it kind of makes sense if you really look at it. So, but we'll be exploring this in the entirety of this map as we go on. Okay, so as you saw, the glitched out Fredbear said that we need to find the clock. So that's going to be our first main mission before we start doing other things. And the clocks actually have something to do with the endings, because there are 7 endings in this game. That's right, you heard me. 7. And you have to do a bunch of different things to unlock all of them. And I want to try, but it's a little bit harder to do it than actually say I'll do it. So we'll see how hard it is, and we'll see if I can actually do it successfully. So we'll figure that out later. But it's just a very cute environment. And as you can see up here, there's like circus tents. That's a whole different part than this area here. But what Fredbear is talking about here is that we have to go and find the clock before we can do anything else or progress. We don't have to, but it's something that it's kind of imperative to one of the endings. So I want to go ahead and do that while we're here. So these those little silver boxes are usually filled with Fazbear tokens, or Faz tokens, whatever we're gonna call them. And oh, we have met another enemy. A mer crab. Hot cheese. Feel the wrath of my nachos. Alright, that was easy. Simple enough. Some of these are actually, towards the end, they get kind of like repetitive, and then you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. And the higher levels you get up, the easier they are to defeat. So it's kind of like the old Pokemon, if you remember, you know, Red and Blue for the Game Boy Color, where like you could walk anywhere, and it just like that, it would be a battle. And then that used to frustrate me as a kid, because I'd be walking around trying to explore, and all of a sudden, bam, there's a battle going on. So I think that's the same with all RPGs. I'm not much of an RPG person, but yes, that's the most annoying part of the whole thing. Okay, so as you can see, there's a clock down here, and that is what he's talking about. So we just got to go around and get it, and then we'll be done with that part. But until then, we have to get rid of these doodads. Driver, pizza, take the wheel. Yes, pizza wheel. Okay. Just gotta grab this. And as you can see, you are taken into a mini game where that's Balloon Boy, and this is Fredbear, and it's kind of reminiscent of the mini games in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Or not 2, 3. There is a significance to them all. Marionette, think outside the box. Again, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the marionette scared the living crap out of me, and it was just because it was so creepy looking. Pizza wheel! Dang. These enemies are just ridiculous. I just want to come down here and get this box. Okay. So as you can see, we're actually entering another area called Choppy's Woods, and it's a significant difference between one and the other. And there's more wood characters in this one. Pizza wheel, cupcake. All right, come on, take that. Alright! I am liking this. And you'll see there's another lol bit girl over there, and then there's a water level a little bit to the right there. So just a lot to explore. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Okay. Taste my hot cheese. I don't understand why Foxy has nacho cheese on his person. If someone could explain that to me, that would be great. But yeah. You will see a button up here, and those will come into play shortly. There's another box. Okay. Oh, holy crap, the enemies are everywhere. Hot cheese! We can't go anywhere as far as right here. But, I'll take this minute right here to discuss what these numbers are on the right-hand side. This is a jump. And what that does is you click it and you'll be transported back to here. And eventually you'll get 6 of them and they'll go to the different areas. But for now we just have number 1, which takes us back to Fazbear Hills. It's really useful, especially if you don't want to like trek all the way back to where you want to go. Because most likely you'll have a jump point. You could probably spawn closer to where you need to be going. But right now I think I'm going to go and go back to that tree and travel through that glitch. That way we can see what Fredbear was talking about here. This is the glitch, and it's really trippy. But basically you just have to kind of wind your way around. And you'll see these orange little flower looking things, and these are part of they're the destination you want to get to. Toy Freddy. Still Freddy, but shiny. I don't know about y'all, but the toy animatronics are slightly more creepy. I don't know why that is. They're just really creepy to me. Okay. So, we were transported back to Choppy's Woods. Which... Okay. Hot cheese! Cupcake. Pizza wheel! Pizza of death. Alright. These are just really interesting games. I really don't know what Scott had in mind when he made this game, but I'm not complaining. It's actually really interesting. Alrighty. Party finished. Oh, that didn't take long. Okay. Let's mosey on over this way. I think. No. I don't think that's right. Okay. It's a lot of trial and error with this game because if you don't know where you're going, you kind of... I mean, like I said, it's like either it's a hit or miss. You gotta just kind of work your way around. Oh. Okay, let's see. Don't know why I use that. Alright. And the Faz tokens, if I didn't mention that, are actually the way that you buy these power-ups that eventually you'll accumulate. Now, oh boy. Oh boy! These are... Damn. There's like a overarching wood theme in this area because... Well, obviously because it's called Choppy's Woods. More hot cheese! Alright. Alright, we got 75 that time. Let's go up here. What are you? Let's find out. Oh boy! This is the auto chipper that Fredbear warned us about. Hot cheese, go! Cupcake. Come on, Pizza Wheel. Oh crap, we've been jump scared. Come on, like, you're almost dead. Yeah! Okay. Wow, we got 200 for that one. Yeah, that's a boss. And they guard different things. It's whether it's treasure or what chips. So what chips are is they kind of give you it's like a boost. So this one in particular is start battle with a temporary strength boost. So I'm gonna select that. Withered Foxy. Still Foxy with more Yarg. They're kind of cute. I mean, in the games, they're absolutely terrifying, but I think this is supposed to be a kind of cutesy RPG type game. See, here we go. We found another chip, and it's defense. So, and as you can see in the bottom, you have 4 that you can have at a time, which towards the end of the game gets a little tricky, considering that you have all of these to unlock, but only 4 at a time that you can have activated. But if you use a proper strategy, that's not a problem. JJ, because 1 wasn't enough. Let me tell you, Balloon Boy was the creepiest character besides Toy Bonnie in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. And he'll haunt your nightmares. That's a promise. Is there a way to... Okay, so the way I see it, there's a locked area here, and then there's a button. And that's kind of where we need to go. I don't know if it comes into play now, or you have to wait till further along in the game to get that. Let me take a look. Alright, we got some more fast tokens. There's another box. We have 142. I'm gonna try to save up and get some of those bites, which is like you can get med kits, you can get more companions, if you will, like the wasps and stuff that you saw in the beginning, to help you out in your battles. But I'm gonna save my money and try to get the better ones and not just settle for the lower end ones. All right. We didn't lose that much health on that one. A new challenger has appeared, huh? Phantom Foxy! These are one of the unlockable characters that you can get and put in your party. Alright. Come on. Cupcake. Pizza wheel. The thing about Phantom Foxy rather, is the fact that it has jump scare, which is kind of, it stuns your opponent and they can't attack for like a full turn, so it's kind of goes to your advantage there. Oh, this is crap. I should have done. Okay. Come on. Regen. Oh, that didn't do anything! Oh, son. Alright, switching parties. Why did I do that? Aww. Here we go. Hook. Yes! Got him! So, once you defeat the character that comes into play, you get a new party member, and you can kind of go to your party. You're down here, and you'll see that he's right here, and he tells you his moves, and that way you can kind of determine whether you want to put him in your party or not. So since he has, I mean, you can kind of mix and match, but I don't know. Let's see. See, this Foxy and Withered Foxy, I keep saying Withered, Phantom Foxy are, they're similar, but not really. As you can see, Foxy has Hook, Jump Scare, and Hot Cheese. And then Phantom Foxy has Jump Scare, Toxic Bite, and Unscrew. Now, Toxic Bite is really useful and it's really powerful. And so is Unscrew. It actually lowers the enemy's defense, which is really great later on in the game. So it'd be great if you had him like, you know, leveled up. So I'm thinking about putting him in my party, but I don't know if I want to. You see, Bonnie. Okay, so Bonnie's not the best, so I might just kind of switch him out and see what happens. Like Nightmare Foxy, out of order since FNAF 1. That's true. Foxy never really worked. He just kind of came out of his curtain and scared the bejesus out of anyone that didn't shut the door in time. I mean, I first played FNAF 1 on my iPad about a year ago, and the Foxy part, when you know, flip on the camera and you see him running down the hallway, that's terrifying. But then, you know, as we all know, the games got progressively more scary. So that was fun. Okay. Well, crud. Come on. There we go. Alright. Apparently they had Toxic Bite as well, which I don't appreciate very much. I think what we need to do to get down to Fredbear down there is to actually go back into the glitch. Because one thing about a glitch is there's more than one way to go, so you kind of have to, it's kind of a trial and error type thing. Okay, so we see this guy. We already went there, and it didn't really do anything for us, so let's go down this way. Okay, so there's another one. You just kind of go through it. Nightmare Bonnie, let's get mean. Look at that thing. That's absolutely terrifying. But FNAF 4 probably was the most terrifying game. Look at that thing. And now we're teleported down here, and we can... I'm guessing we push this button? Okay. And so if you'll see right here on the right, it says 2. And so that means we can spawn here as well. So we have 1 and 2. So let's talk to Fredbear. Great! Be sure to press that button behind you to clear the path for later. That way you won't have to take the long way again. I think that a lot of these monsters are misguided side effects of whatever has happened on the flip side. It looks like you can knock some sense into them, and then they'll join you. How wonderfully convenient. You'll need to find another subtunnel under the game, and it's probably hidden inside another glitched object. Ahead are the dusting fields. You will probably find the next glitch object there. Be careful, things only get more dangerous from here. Thanks for the warning, Fredbear. Things don't get more dangerous. You are being played. You are being led through hoops. Meanwhile, the puppet master is laughing at you. You do need to find the dusting fields, but not because there is an urgent adventure ahead. Find the clock. Phantom Freddy, just taking a stroll. And along the way, he lost his ear. I think in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the scariest part is when Phantom Freddy is kind of slowly jaunting in the window, but he doesn't do anything. He's not a danger to you. It's just the fact that it's really creepy, and you can't really do anything about it. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like. And of course, if you want to see more content, especially more FNAF World, please subscribe. And you'll know when I upload more videos. So, thank you so much for watching. This is CompWiz92, and I'm signing out.